The Dallas Cowboys have a great young team. The future looks promising with so many youthful players that will be around a long time. The Cowboys had 8 different players make the Pro Bowl team, including 5 players on offense: Dak Prescott, Ezekiel Elliott, Amari Cooper, Zack Martin, and Tyron Smith, and 3 players on defense: DeMarcus Lawrence, Byron Jones, and Leighton Vander Esch. And that doesn't even include Travis Frederick, who has made the Pro Bowl in the last 4 seasons he's played. He missed the entire year after being diagnosed with Guillain-Barré syndrome. The Cowboys have a lot of good players. Recently, Pro Football Focus released their top 101 list for the 2018 season. How did the Cowboys player do? Well, it took a while for their players to start showing up, as the first 50 picks were made without a single Cowboy on it, but then things started picking up. 5 players total made the list, including 4 of them from defense. Let's check out where the Cowboys ranked. There's a time when people just weren't sure about the pass rusher from Boise State. The Cowboys traded up to 34 to select Lawrence in the 2014 NFL Draft, but he got up to a slow start. He's now put together 3 good seasons over the last 4 years. He was plagued by injuries in 2016, but he compiled 32.5 sacks over the other 3 seasons. He's one of the top edge rushers in the game, and it won't be much longer until he'll be paid like it. Many people thought the Cowboys wasted their draft pick when they gambled on Notre Dame linebacker Tyron Smith in the 2nd round of the 2016 NFL Draft. Like Lawrence, Smith was also selected 34th overall. And like Lawrence, Smith slid in the draft, however his stock dropped due to a serious knee injury he had in college. Well, Smith is healed up, and we are now starting to see just how good he can be. With each new game, he continues to improve. Smith is part of that epic 2016 draft that has produced 5 starters for the Cowboys. The Cowboys have won the NFC East in 3 of the last 5 seasons, and each time they've had a different starting linebacker duo. In 2014, it was Rolando McClain and Bruce Carter. Sean Lee was hurt. In 2016, it was Lee and Anthony Hitchens. Last season, Smith and rookie Leighton Vander Esch held down the fort. LVE had an outstanding season, becoming only the 4th Cowboys player to make the All-Pro team as a rookie. It just so happens that 3 of them have occurred over the last 5 years. Zack Martin and Ezekiel Elliott are the other 2. But unlike these other guys, Vander Esch is the first defensive player to accomplish this. He's going to be great for a long time. The team has found 2 young stars to roam around in the middle of the field, and apparently PFF agrees. If you had your doubts about how good Byron Jones was, that's understandable. Blame the coaching staff for not knowing how to use him properly. With the help of defensive backs coach, passing game coordinator Chris Richard, the move to corner has jump-started Jones' career. Right from the get-go, he established himself as one of the top corners this past season. Despite some tough matchups this year, including 4 of the 5 highest-paid wide receivers in the league, Jones held his own. It was a good year for the Cowboys' young corner, and he should be getting a new contract before too long. It's been an eventful year for Zack Martin. In June, he got a 6-year $84 million deal, making him the highest-paid guard in the NFL. Then, he missed the first-ever game of his career with a knee injury. When the dust settled, he earned his 5th All-Pro honor in as many years. Despite dealing with injuries, Martin was still one of the game's best interior blockers. Do you agree with these rankings? Did anyone get snubbed? I discount double-checked this list twice looking for Ezekiel Elliott, but he was nowhere to be found. Clearly the guy in charge of evaluating him must have had the year off.